Yes, Lifestyle Gary. So we're at the Lifestyle store. You tune in to Shifting the Paradigm.
Taste like fruit when you hit it. Gotta have bread to get it. Smoke all night, sleep all day. That's to me the American way. Taste like fruit when you hit it. Gotta have bread to get it. Smoke all night, sleep all day. That's to me the American way. Taste like fruit when you hit it. Gotta have bread to get it. Smoke all night, sleep all day. That's to me the American way. Taste like fruit when you hit it. Gotta have bread to get it. Smoke all night, sleep all day. That's to me the American way.
M.O.B. that's what it is. Don't fuck with lames, I keep some drill. Real OG, couple hoes in the bag. Pouring up here while I'm smoking the sack. Seal in the hood, don't Duke the Homer. Chevy Drive, that's 3RD. Number love, don't get it wrong. But I still ride with that Desert Ease. Switch the sweets in rotation.
Peace. Welcome to another episode of Shifting the Paradigm. And we have today with us Lyfestile Gary, who is the owner of Lyfestile here on Winchester. How you doing today, Gary?
I'm alright.
Doing good, man. We just want to thank you for joining us today, man. Just really appreciate you for taking time out to sit down and talk to us. Just for the people out here that may not know that are watching, can you just introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about what you do?
Well, most people in Memphis know me from Gary from South Memphis, but if you're online and you don't know me like that, you know me from Lifestyle Gary. I'm the owner of the Lifestyle Clothing Store and Tattoo Shop. I've been a tattoo artist for probably like 20 years now.
Okay.
And I've been in clothing maybe 8.
Okay, that's pretty dope right there. So your clothing brand is Lifestyle. I would like to know, and I'm sure people watching would like to know, what makes a clothing brand truly a brand? And what makes the collection so valuable as opposed to just throwing a logo or an image on a shirt?
I think that has a lot to do with what the brand stands for. It's like the brand ethos. It's like it's kind of like it's most of what the brand stands for and what it believes in. So it ain't just like a regular shirt with your logo on and you saying buy because it's saying just what I came up with. This has the brand has a identity. It's like as soon as I see it, I know what it stands for. I know what that brand represents.
And man, I just want to tell you, man, you got some dope, really exclusive pieces here in the Lifestyle store. So most of these are, well, pretty much all of them are your designs, right?
Right.
Do you do any personal customer requests?
Sometimes I do. The money right, I don't mind doing it. Or if it's somebody that somebody that I fool with, I would. It's not a problem. But I don't like to take requests that often.
Okay.
People's idea will be way out there. Maybe way out there. And they want you to bring that to life, and it's kind of hard to read mine. So,
right.
You know what I'm saying? I keep it, kind of simple. My stuff is already out there enough. So.
Yeah. With your own personal creativity.
Yeah, mine's already out there enough. So try to get in somebody else's head, and I don't like to do it as much.
Okay. What has been a successful sales method that you've used to or utilized to attract customers to Lifestyle?
I say one thing is being creative. You know what I'm saying? Like creating new designs constantly. Like I'm not one of those brands where I make a design and I stand on it and I lay on it and I keep it going. My thing is keeping something new. You know what I'm saying? Keep creating. Like the name of my website is creatinglife.com. So I like to create. I like, I'm an artist, so I like to create as much as I can. I might get in the mood and make 30 designs in a week, and I might post all of them. But it's just keeping something new. A lot of people say they own brands, like they got their own clothing brand, but they don't do anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you give a lot of your brand away. You get a lot of the money away. You know what I'm saying, from doing it. Because if you're making a shirt and you charge, somebody paid you to pay somebody to do your logo, somebody to do your print, somebody to get your shirts or whatever. That's their brand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just leasing it. You know what I'm saying? You don't own the brand yourself. Well, because you can't do everything yourself. If they can't do no more logos for you, can't print for you, then you stuck. Same way you said if y'all can't record, it's the same way.
And it definitely freed us up, man, to just kind of do stuff like on the spot. We ain't got to worry about paying, paying nobody to do it. We just come on out and do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, all right. So let me ask you something. Do you have a favorite area of hip hop fashion? like, you know what I'm saying, for example, like the 90s or 2000s?
I'm a 90s. I'm a 90s.
90s,
I was
man.
born in the 80s, but I tell people, I mean, the 90s raised me. You know what I'm saying? If I can go back to the 90s, I live it again and again and again and again. The music was better. The design was better. It's kind of like they gave you the least amount of things to create with. So so the creation was a little more clean, a little more bold, a little more in your face. Now they give us too much technology to work with. You know what I'm saying? Like I can design and do anything with a design. And sometimes for design, that's not the best way. You know, it's almost the less is needed. Same way like back in the day when they used to make stuff, people used to make them by hand. Now they make them by machine, but the stuff that by hand lasts longer.
Definitely, it's a quality thing, which I dig what you're saying.
Right.
You have a favorite brand back then in the 90s, or something that you
Fubu.
always for sure?
Fubu.
Yeah.
Fubu. I mean, I grew up following all the local brands. I mean, all the smaller brands. I ain't gonna say local, but you know, like Mark, Echo, Fubu, Fat Farm, Sean John.
Yeah.
But one thing I like more about Fubu was he created a lot of his own stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like that movement was his and his brother. So he did a lot of the ground floor. You know, there wasn't no money invested in the beginning and none of that type of stuff. It was just somebody who had a dream and had some connections and resources, and they made it work.
Yeah, I can respect that. So I think you touched on this a little bit earlier with one or two life's questions, but you know, like, what does fashion as a lifestyle mean to you?
Fashion is like the season. It changes. You know what I'm saying? It can be something can be in today, out tomorrow. But that's why mine is basically lifestyle. Because style is something that's forever. You know, style is something that a person embodies. You know, regardless of the fashion, they can put anything on, and you be like, that's dope. I don't know who that person is. They don't have the name brand stuff, but that style kind of, you know, is something that's embedded in the person. Fashion is dope too. Fashion is something that comes and, you know, it's like movable parts. You know, a new type of texture comes in, no type of print comes in, and you can change with the fashion. You know, you can implement that into your style, but it's a part of the style. It ain't everything. You know.
Yeah. I definitely. I mean, you know, because people have to. It's a lot to do with originality.
Right. Like this. Fashion is what's on you. Style is what's in you. You know what I'm saying?
Bad. Say that one more time, man, for the people in the back. Say that one more time, brother.
No, fashion is what's in you. I mean, what's on you, and style is what's in you.
Man, I like that.
So you can put on fashion and take it off.
Yeah.
Style, I mean, you could be in some drawers in a cowboy hat. If he got style, that person got style.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
He walk in the room and everybody say, I want to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
That's how a lot of these trends get to grow. You know what I'm saying? It'd be a person of fashion that a designer create some type of fashion, give it to a person who has style, like a Kanye West, a Travis Scott, or you know, somebody that got a nice style and they rock it their way and they make it cool.
Man, yeah. So definitely y'all pay attention. You know, tap into your originality now. You know, or your style, inner style, right? All right. So let me ask you something, bro. What innovative things are you a fan of in the industry now? You know, it's a two-part question, so you can just go into it how you want.
Right.
That's the first one, and then do you see, you know, tech playing a big role in the future? And when I mean tech, you know, I know you got a few pieces where it ties into things you can do with your phone.
Yeah.
You can kind of see, you know, have different features or different things like that, or any other thing that you may, you know, be aware of. I think
tech is playing the biggest part in the fashion industry. There's brands that you don't even know that's selling more than some of the biggest brands. Smaller black labels that's doing numbers, you know, I'm talking about $50 to $100 million a year because they're using tech. They're using the back end of these Shopify accounts and, you know, Facebook and Instagram promotion, you know what I'm saying, like business promotion to just take off. So it's the biggest thing on how to connect between the creator and the consumer. But it also is going to become something different too. I think it's going to come a lot more personal between the people who's buying and the people who's selling. Now, I mean, it's personal now, but it's going to be a lot more personal, you know.
And you know what? And I can see that, particularly, you know, with the pandemic thing, it's kind of making things unpersonal. It's kind of putting distance between a lot of people. So I can see how people are gonna want to definitely crave that.
Yeah.
You know.
Because a lot of people gonna get the first time them being introduced to something is gonna be offline. I mean online.
Mm-hmm.
So they get online, they see something they like, and you know they purchase it. But they also start to follow the people, the brand, see what they got going on, and that's what I'm kind of doing with Lyfestile. I'm trying to add more of a personality to the brand. Not just me selling you a shirt. I don't care about making $1 to sell a person a shirt. I like the design. I wear everything in here myself. You know, I print up a whole store and wear it myself. I don't care to make the dollar off of it.
Yeah.
My thing is I want to bring a person to my world and see the things that I have. You know, kind of created. I mean, that I created to have in my mind. So that's what I'm working on now. And that's gonna be part online. There's gonna be some part that's gonna be all online, but some part gonna be kind of analog, still coming into a brick and mortar spot and touching, feeling, and getting an experience that you couldn't get. That, you know what I'm saying, that you got online.
Yeah,
but the online is gonna keep you watching stuff like, you know, planning on doing a show, planning on doing a podcast, or, you know, a web series that's based on the store and the creators that come through.
Wow, man, that's just a lot of great information you just gave there, Gary. So aside from being a dope fashion designer, you just said earlier you a really dope and talented tattoo artist. So how do you delegate your time and energy between those two creative fields?
It's hard. I mean, I've been tattooing for like 20 years, so now I'm kind of like almost on autopilot. You know, I don't try to take on things that may take too much time and you know, too much time and effort with the tattooing. I keep it steady. With the clothing, on the clothing side, I'm trying to, you know, I use as much time as I can to, you know, like I be laying in the bed and designing. I got my iPad or my computer and my lap, and I'm just designing. And I don't work weekends no more in it either. So I don't start till like 2 to 3. So I use the morning time to get everything I need to do. I mean, done. If I'm buying T-shirts, dropping shirts off at the printer, picking up things, and I work from a certain time. And when I finish, I'm back there creating again, or printing some, getting orders out. And on the weekend, I use that time either for family or, you know, something to do with the clothing.
Okay, man, that's a full plate right there, man.
The whole day.
Man, like I said, man, we just want to thank you for joining us, man. But before we get ready to roll out, would you like to shout out any of your social media handles or websites or store location for people that may not know?
Right, okay. The store is located in Memphis, Tennessee, 1275 Winchester Road.
Okay.
38116. The website is creatinglife.com.
Creatinglife.com.
Yeah,
okay.
creatinglife.com. My IG is Lyfestile Gary, but no, you'll see the lifestyle is spelled with the I and the Y interchange.
Okay. So it's Lyfe.
Yeah, Lyfe.
Okay.
Stile.
Yeah.
The store also has its own IG, and it's Lifestyle Store. See what else. Facebook page, we have, my Facebook page is Lyfestile Clothing in ink, because it's still a tattoo shop.
Okay. Well, Gary, we greatly appreciate you for taking time out to sit down with us and just let us dive deeper into the man and the genius behind Lyfestile. So we just want to say thank you. We appreciate you, man. Keep doing great, wonderful things in the city of Memphis, and just keep being the inspiration for all those future creators out there. And if it's any piece of advice that you would tell or give to the future creators, what would that piece of advice be?
All losses are lessons. You know what I'm saying? You don't expect to get in the win overnight, but also arm yourself with information. You know what I'm saying? Information and experience will take you a long way in this. But a lot of people don't want to read. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to go and do they don't want to do their due diligence and learn about the other, ways to promote other designers. Just take your time. You ain't doing nothing. Get online and listen to a bunch of people talking about how they started their brand, so you can kind of get an idea. And I mean, to me, that's the best information for this.
Peace.